Working?
Hi guys, it's Cake Talk. I always want it to like go bing. There it is, the live. Hi guys, it's Cake Talk. I'm sorry that we are late, but I have an excellent reason for being late. I'm tired, but not for the usual reason. I'm tired because last night, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, so I'm going to give you a vague description of what happened.
That won't be annoying.
No, last night I had the pleasure of being asked to make a cameo in a certain Canadian YouTuber's upcoming video, and this was super exciting for me.
You know what I love? Superheroes.
It was super.
Don't you love superheroes?
So do I. And you know what else I love? Women.
Women are amazing.
Yeah, they're super.
I also love red and blue.
Me too.
Yeah.
And so I had to basically show up at a location at like 10:30 at night. And normally I try to sleep then. So that's why I'm late. I'm tired, and I couldn't even sleep after because of my own internal excitement, because I still don't believe it happened. I want to see like my cameo in
When
the
does
video.
this video come out with this person we don't know?
I think it comes out today.
Ooh. So look out for a video that comes out today with Yolanda in it.
Woohoo!
Somewhere on the internet.
And it's been such a great day in Toronto week in Toronto for YouTubers and myself especially. We began with my video on Tuesday, which is a collab with the Sorry Girls, which is awesome.
What's up, Sorry Girls?
What's up?
Go
Kelsey and
subscribe.
Becky Lynn. Yes, subscribe.
We'll put a link.
Recipe box. Make that recipe box and
Yeah.
put my recipes in it.
Make the apron.
And the apron. And the spoons, and use them all. Okay, and then what else do we have? Then the YouTube Creator Space in Toronto opened on Wednesday. Wow, it's been a week. On Wednesday, so I went there and I got to talk to the media.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, Tuesday.
Hi everyone. It's Thursday today. Yesterday was my cameo, and Tuesday, it opened on Tuesday. So I was there very early in the morning talking to all the media. I made some cakes for the event, and it was actually a collaboration with the Domestic Geek, Sarah Lynn. So another great collaboration this week. And that is going to lead up to a video that's going to be on our channels.
You guys can see a sneak peek on Yo's Instagram.
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah.
When does that video with Sarah Lynn come out? May 31st.
May 31st. Woohoo! So you won't have to wait that long. I mean, that's around the corner. And then we, what else did we do? So at the YouTube Creator Space opening, I met this YouTuber that I made a cameo in her video.
Who else did you meet?
Oh my God, I met so many people.
You were in a couple books. You met this person's sister.
Yes!
Her name is
Tina, and she's a vlogger. Boss mom of 3.
Yeah, and
yes,
who else?
And she's awesome. Who else did I meet?
Matt Santoro.
I've met Matt Santoro though. And I'm in his vlog.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Again, I was actually in his vlog a year ago at YouTube Fan Fest Toronto, and he was vlogging my cake, and that's what happened on Tuesday again.
And how many subscribers did you have a year ago when you first met Matt?
Like
we had
2,500.
Crazy.
Something like that. So this is so amazing. But just to be standing in the room with all these other YouTubers and vloggers who have all these different talents and personalities, this was just like electrifying. You know, it was mind blowing.
Who else was there? Someone that's going to be in an upcoming video.
Oh, Lord DIY. Yeah. So it's just been a really crazy week, and I'm not over it. And then on top of it, after this, we're going to shoot a cake that I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
We're not going to hint at it because I don't think that's appropriate.
Oh, that's so fun.
It's a big hashtag right now.
It's a cooling summer drink.
It's a cooling summer drink.
Oh.
Here we go. When life gives you lemons, what do you make with them?
When life gives you Jay-Z.
If you don't know, Jay-Z now has 100 problems. But that's another cake talk. Okay, let's answer cake questions.
Let's start with some live ones because we've kept these lovely people waiting so long.
Hello, this is L. Kim. This question is from L. Kim. I wish I knew where you were from. How long have you been making cakes? I have been making cakes, since I started making cakes when I was 21. I used to work in a bakery, and then I started to just make my cakes on the side, because at the bakery we just did like happy birthday cakes and stuff, no fondant. So I started to make cakes on the side for anyone who would take one, and eventually it became my career, and I built this kitchen. So it's been like 18 years. Yeah. Uh-oh, I split the screen.
What are some ones we haven't had before?
Okay, let's see. Hi, Yolanda. No, we've had that before.
For anyone, I guess explain. We're not skipping questions on purpose, but if we've done them before, we just want to.
Yeah, we want to keep it moving, keep it fresh for the people who are here every week. That is so amazing.
Yes, go check out Old Cake Talks, because there's all kinds of good questions answered.
Okay. So next, where are we?
Let's shout out some people, even if they have questions we've already answered.
There aren't. Why isn't it scrolling, Jocelyn?
I don't know.
Okay, there we go. It was my fault. Okay, hello from North Carolina. This is from Hannah Mullins. Oh, I didn't select the question. I'm doing the same thing. Hello from North Carolina. Do you get your cake supplies online, or do you get them from baking stores? I do both. There's a parcel shop connected to every video. If you go to my blog or my website, howtocakeit.com, then you can see what I've bought and used in every single video.
In the description of all our videos, there's a link to where you can look at all the tools
that I use. Yes.
Let's give a shout out to Flower Confections this week.
Yes. That's one of my favorite cake decorating stores. It's here in Ontario, and they ship worldwide.
Is it flowerconfections.com?
Yes.
And flour as in?
Flour as in baking flour. Yes. OUR. So I get a lot of stuff there. They ship. They have a great variety. The website is easy to navigate. I just love it there. So big shout out. Okay. So how about some of the Instagram questions?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because there are a lot of them.
This is a one we've gotten, but it's a good one. Richard Renault on Twitter asks, can you freeze your creations and enjoy them on another day? Hell yeah.
Well, it depends on the stage that they're at. So you can freeze a whole completed cake, like after you've cut it, if you haven't eaten it all, wrap it well and freeze it. I have brides freeze their top tier for a year and eat it and call me and tell me it was delicious. You can bake cakes and freeze them. When I freeze cakes, I like to freeze them in their pans. Although you can see I have no freezer in here. So I can't really do that a lot. And I don't have the capacity to freeze big cakes. But I like to freeze them in their pans, put plastic on the top, and then that way it stays intact. It doesn't get smushed if you put anything else on top of it. Thaw it at room temperature and just use it like a regular cake. You can freeze buttercream. You can freeze ganache. You can freeze simple syrup and reboil it. I wouldn't necessarily, I'm not really a fan of like covering a cake in fondant and freezing it before, because then you get condensation, which drives me crazy. But yes.
Can I ask this quick? This is hilarious.
Okay, I'm scared.
Pink Evie, sorry Pink Evie if I pronounced it wrong. Pink Evie on Insta asked, in winter after crumb coating, do you ever go, this cake is not going to fit in the fridge, I'm gonna leave it in the backyard?
You know what? Very long time ago, before I had this kitchen, I used to bake in my mother's kitchen, and I had an incident. Yeah, I had an incident. I just wasn't as skilled. I was winging it all the time, and I basically went and stuck it. I didn't stick it in the snow. I stuck it in the garage.
I was going to say, because how did you protect it from raccoons?
That's it. Yeah. Raccoons.
We have raccoons
Raccoons are, some of them are shackoons. They're that big. They are big and scary, and they will eat anything. So I stuck it in the garage because it was below freezing, and it was perfect. So yeah, that happens. And I do think a lot of people who have that ability do that.
This is cute. Ty May 13 on Instagram. What are some other things you like to do when you're not caking? Do you watch other cake decorating channels?
Wow. No, I don't. Is that a wrong answer? I don't. You know what? And I gotta say, cake television is something that has always made me very nervous, and that's because it's usually which is odd because I was on a show and I was cake decorating, and that feels very different to this. I love YouTube. The reason being that I find a lot of it is based around sort of drama
on TV. But this is asking if you watch other YouTube baking channels. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I don't have time to watch anything.
But we have to give a shout out to the Domestic Geek.
Yes,
she does
absolutely.
some baking.
She does do some baking.
My Cupcake Addiction.
Yes,
Awesome.
I love Elise.
How to cook that. She's with Kin, right? Kin's sister, I think.
So.
And Reardon, I think so.
Yes, Anne Reardon is with
Sorry
Kin.
if not.
So, no, she is. We shouted her out in Cakeys, right?
Yeah.
Rosanna Panzino.
Yeah. She's a Kin sister.
I don't have a lot of time to like sit and just watch cake decorating. And I find that when I do have the time to watch something, I like to watch something that is completely unrelated.
Something funny, like someone from Toronto who's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
That does skits and asks other YouTubers to make cameos.
Yes.
And makes me laugh.
Like that.
That kind of stuff.
Okay. And Olivia Dave 1 on Insta, do you recommend leveling with a leveler or by hand?
I'm a huge by hand leveler. I'm not a fan of a cake leveler. I'm sorry. That's one of the #1 comments I get where people are always like, why don't you use a leveler? And when I started cake decorating, there wasn't even a leveler. So I got very good at using a ruler. You know how I feel about rulers? At this point, I actually think it's shocking that people ask me this question. I love rulers. I feel more control. And it just helps you with your cutting skills. Because if you're leveling, you also have to learn how to carve, and this just helps you feel more secure with a knife. So I like to do it the old-fashioned way.
Let's give some love to our live participants here.
Okay.
Shout outs.
Oh, yes.
Are there any questions?
Yes, but they're okay. I get a lot of the same questions. How long does it usually take to make one YouTube video? This is from Isabella Gonzalez. It usually takes about 16 hours
to shoot it.
And then afterwards, there's post-production, there's editing, there's adding those amazing graphics and all the links for you and all of that stuff. So a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, we get asked if we'll do more than one video a week, and it's just not possible for us.
Not cake videos.
Not cakes.
Yeah, we're thinking about some other fun videos.
Yes, but not cake videos. Okay, next. Okay, I get asked this a lot. This is from Saikrupa. When do we get to see your son, and would you like to have a trip to India? My son is too young to be in here. So it wouldn't be a caking video. It would be Yolanda chasing her son from throwing things in the kitchen video, which I feel deserves another channel. Very distracting. He's too young. If he were old enough to say, Mommy, I want to bake with you, and could actually, participate.
And wanted to.
Yeah, I do feel very strongly that this is my dream, and I want him to become himself and tell me what his dreams are. Maybe it's cake decorating. Maybe it's not. And yes, of course I would like to have a trip to India. Hello, and so would Jocelyn.
So would Connie.
And so would Connie. We would all be there.
We are all coming.
Yes, one day.
Hook that up.
One day. Okay, next. Okay. Oh, here we go. Select. This is from Gavra Chan. I'm really careful with fondant, but it still cracks. And when I was crumb coating, it's really hard to do. Any tips? Okay, 2 different questions. Yeah, fondant, it's a brand thing, or if you're making it yourself. If you're making it yourself, then you should alter the recipe. It might be too dry. And then different brands feel and work different. It also has to do with the climate you live in. If it's cold or dry, that is, the air is affecting the fondant. Really knead it well. And if you need some vegetable shortening, some vegetable shortening into it, then do that. And then the other trick is you sort of need to work fast, even though you need to be careful. You need to roll it as fast as you can and put it on the cake right away and smooth it, because the longer it's exposed to air, the more it dries out and cracks. Crumb coating is difficult. You've just got to learn to use the spatula properly. If you're using a thicker frosting and a softer cake, it's even more difficult, because the frosting is like pulling the crumbs off of the cake. That's why I love about Italian meringue buttercream. It's light, so I can really press it in and do a nice thin crumb coat that still glues all the crumbs to the cake. Okay.
You can get that recipe on howtocakeit.com.
Howtocakeit.com. Okay. This is from Joanna Joseph. When are you going to come to the Ellen Show? Eagerly waiting to see you there. Me too. Unfortunately,
Me too.
It's not up to me. I don't think I can just walk onto the Ellen Show. Imagine she's interviewing like
Beyonce. Like,
that would be perfect. I'd be like, ladies, how are you? Yeah, no, I'd love to go on Ellen. I just think she's so inspiring and so funny, and she makes people feel good. So I'm still hoping.
If you have any hookups, please.
If you know her, if you know her,
text
please
her right now.
text her. Text her for me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love this question. This is from Gabby Duncan. Can Mr. Cake bake?
He can cook, though.
He can cook. He can cook a mean meal.
It's like a match made in heaven.
It's perfect. We're the yin and the yang. He cannot bake. I shouldn't even say that because I don't think he's ever tried. So
he's like me.
Yeah. Mr. Cake and Jocelyn are soulmates in the baking arena. They see a lot of it. They eat a lot of it.
Have no interest in trying.
They can spell bake.
And cake.
And cake.
Thank you very much.
That's it. Okay. What else is there? Oh, that's so funny. Tommy Wan asked the exact same question. I'm very curious. Can Mr. Cake bake? So I just answered that. Ooh, and Adam George says that Ellen can bake with me. I would love that too.
That would be great.
Ellen can come here. If she doesn't want to invite me to her studio,
no problem.
Put it out there. If you know Ellen, let her know. She can absolutely come to the How to Cake kitchen. Oh, this is from, again, Tommy Wan. Will you make a kitchen utensil haul video?
Oh, okay. Maybe. If there's any companies out there that want to send us kitchen utensils, we'll do a video.
I mean, I would just be talking about my own same things. Like, this is my ruler that's older than I am. I found it in my father's drawer. That wooden ruler that you see me level all my cakes with, this is older than I am. I took it from my dad's desk.
Oh, a fridge. Again, every episode. One moment, please. She is so rude.
You know what it is? She knows we give Sir Mix a lot, Sir Squeeze a lot, all the love. And she's like, excuse me, you can't crumb coat and chill without me. You're right. You're right.
But speaking of a haul video, maybe when we go to New York and do a bit of shopping next week, we can do a haul video of everything you got that's new and exciting.
Yeah.
For the kitchen.
Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. This is from Michelle Now Ganokar. I'm sorry. I hope that's right. Is Mr. Cake your husband? Yes. That's why he took my last name, Mr. Cake.
It would have been awkward otherwise.
Here's a good one. Wait, I just read the best comment ever.
Are
you ready for this? Because this makes me laugh. Oh, it's from Adam George again. Can you comb your hair? Sorry. Adam, I'm going to tell you something about this hair. It is unfazed by combs. Many combs have lost their lives in this hair.
It's unfazed by bobby pins.
Everything.
Elastics
just bust off my head. So, yeah. I can't fix this with a ruler. That's the problem.
Here on Instagram, Artenac69 on Insta, when will you come back to New York? Well, and who is your biggest inspiration for baking? Well, back to New York on...
We're going back to New York on Tuesday.
Woohoo!
For the YouTube Creator Summit. I am so excited. I don't even know what to do. So I'm going to be at all these events and in rooms with a lot of other YouTubers who are not just from Toronto.
149 to be exact.
104. They couldn't invite one more?
Well, you're the 150th.
Oh, I get it. I got it, Jocelyn. Thank you. Yeah, so it's going to be amazing. So we will be in New York next week, me and Connie and Jocelyn.
Woohoo!
Okay, next. Oh, I have to answer this just because this question makes me feel good. How do you stay so... This is from Stormageddon.
Ooh, nice one.
Damn. How do you stay so thin when you eat so much cake? I don't have any idea. I'm happy that you think I'm thin. Thank you very much. I have no idea. I think my body has just given up. My insides are like, she is not going to stop eating cake. We better adjust. We better make room. So. And
I do want to say too that you always believe in moderation.
Yeah, I don't eat cake for breakfast, cake for lunch, cake for dinner, a cake for a snack. I eat a cake after I make it, and I love cake, and I often eat it during the process. But otherwise, I eat good food.
Yes. All about balance.
Okay. Next. Oh, this is from Anita Hinton. Will you be at the NY Cake Show? No, unfortunately, I will not. Too many episodes to film. Okay. Next. Oh. Okay, here's one. This is from CC Sponsor. This is Cirrus. I hope I said that right. From Morocco. I have been to Morocco and love Morocco. Is your sense of humor a secret ingredient that helps your recipes taste even more tasty? Much love. That's so nice of you to say. I think so. I mean, I've always thought it's sort of the love I put into it and the fact that I'm passionate about it. But I think trying to stay positive and happy while doing it is a big part of it. Because cake decorating is frustrating. It is. We should make a video of my inside frustrations.
Well, I just reading this question on Insta on your Lionheart. When you film your cake tutorials, are they one take? If so, what do you do when you mess up on camera? Hell no.
Well, it's one constant take.
Yeah, but even with the narrative stuff, it's never one
Oh,
take.
yeah, no. When I'm speaking like in the interview or when it's a how-to and I'm describing to you, no, I'm not the best at articulating how to cake. I can show, like it's called how to cake it. I can show you, but sometimes when I try to describe it, I have a hard time because I'm trying to describe it to you in the clearest, most concise way that if you've never done this before, you'll understand.
But yeah, we should show some clips of time-lapse.
Oh, this is an excellent idea. This is from Gavra Chan. Again, cake workouts, flipping cakes, crumb coat and chill, cake muscles. I have cake muscles.
I think we talked about that in the fitness video.
Yeah, no, we have, remember I have all my moves, right?
Yep.
This is the icing. I've got a lot of workout cake moves.
Yep.
Okay, next. Let me see. This is from Reno Bean. Will you ever do a meet and greet in Australia? I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much I need to do. Meet Ellen, go to Australia, go to India. Make an episode every week. No sweat.
No problem.
Mother my son. No, I can do all that.
Have some kind of a life.
Comb my hair. That's going to take the longest, and it's not even going to work.
Make cameos in YouTubers' videos.
YouTuber videos. Yeah, it's big.
Can I ask a hilarious question from Lizzie2 Breezy on Insta?
There's a question from Gustorf. Okay.
Who's? Hi,
Hi. Okay, wait. I really want to know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Gustorf? Or
So
Gustorf?
tell us by saying, like, is it Goos? Goose or Gustorf?
Yes.
Please
type it out. Type out how we should pronounce it.
Tell everyone who Gustorf/Gustorf is.
He is the lovely, lovely animator, designer who drew that well, we made it into a postcard, but he drew the fan art of me. It's on my Instagram
and Facebook, facebook.com/howtocakeit.
Yes,
you can see it there. It's our new Facebook page.
Woohoo! And I look banging. That's what I look. There's no other word to just
lemon drop.
Let me tell you something. I don't need a comb in that picture.
You don't.
My hair is like, and I'm wearing like my tee, and all of my cakes are drawn in the background. Every single cake I had made to the date of when he drew it is in the background.
Does he have a question?
Oh, let's see. Second. Oh, so it's
Gustorf. So
Gustorf.
Like,
wait,
I feel like we're
no. What did we say? I said, is it Gustorf or Gustorf? Okay. No, or did I say is it? Oh, God.
Okay, so we're gonna start again. Option 1, Gustorf. Option 2, Gustorf. Reply. Go. We're like, wait, does he have a question though, for real?
Okay, let me see.
Because I have to ask this hilarious question.
This is okay. Ask me that.
Okay, Lizzie2 Breezy on Insta. Have you ever heard of New Zealand?
Yes.
If so, what do you know about it?
I know that it's very far away from where I am.
Yep.
I know that it's very beautiful, very green. I know that one of my favorite wineries is in your country.
Ooh.
Kim Crawford.
I know that kiwis come from there.
Yes. And do you know there's a kiwi bird? I think that's their national bird.
Yes.
I used to play a game on Nintendo long, long ago that was called like Kiwi Craze, and it was a little kiwi bird. Adorable. Oh, this is such a great question. Gavra Chan, you are just blowing it out of the park today. Can you make us our squeeze-a-lot cake, please?
Yes, we've gotten that a lot. You actually could.
I could. He would be more opaque.
Yeah. He would have to be.
But it would be kind of cool.
It would be.
You know
cool.
what would be hard? All the numbers. And
yeah, it's so little. We could make a giant one.
She always says that.
I'm always like, bigger.
Everything is like big. Like bigger than the table.
Oh, this is a good question. Frey05 on Insta.
Hey, Frey.
Frey, would you ever consider compiling some of your favorite recipes into a cookbook.
Hmm.
Maybe we'll have to meet someone in New York next week and talk about that.
We should do that. We should
Stay
definitely
tuned,
do
Frey Frey.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, here's a good question. I don't think I've been asked this before. Maybe I have. Do you do gum paste flowers? This is from Sakura. Are you from Japan?
Sakura.
You know I'm obsessed
There's
with
some
Japan.
good
Sakura
names.
Hikari 13. I do gum paste flowers. I don't love doing them. I'm sorry. I do them, but it's not really my style. I do prefer making things that are sort of more whimsical and more fun. Yeah, so I have the ability to do it, yes, but it's not something you see a lot in my cakes.
But shout out to gum paste flowers.
Shout out to gum paste flowers.
If you're watching.
Woohoo! That's an art in itself. That's what people
Yeah.
don't realize. You can make a video just of making a flower. It's incredible. This is awesome, this question. This is from Meg Mulcahy. I hope I said that right. If you could be any other YouTuber, who would it be? You know what? I might have met her this week. And I might have made a cameo in her video. And I love her because she's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I was just in awe of her last night because, you know, she had to get every line right, every impression right. She was just like, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it. And I was like, what? And I was just kind of standing there like, which is what I do in the video. I stand there like, so that's to give
Can't
you
wait to see that.
some intel. But
She's
truthfully,
also so sweet.
she's so sweet,
humble.
so humble. Like even the fact that she was standing in a room with all of us at the Creator Space Toronto was amazing, amazing. Okay, but I still can't technically answer the question and tell you who that is, but I think you know. Okay. Oh, this is a good question. This is from Alreem Al Niami. Oh gosh. Okay. Would you make a cake inspired by Dubai, like the Dubai buildings, islands, and skyline? I've actually been to Dubai on my way home from my honeymoon in South Africa. I spent 3 days in Dubai. It was beautiful and hot and wonderful and just like awesome.
So let's go back.
Let's go back. And
so
I have to, Jocelyn, if I have to make the buildings and skyline, I need to go back and look at it.
Yes.
I'm not doing it from a picture.
Okay, fair.
There.
Okay, Z Moden on Insta. Did you really give that cake to your mom after you ate a slice? That hacked up cake from this week? If you haven't seen
I actually really did. I actually really did. And she gave some of it to my family, so my aunt and my uncles. And it was, what was I about to say about the cake? Except it was really early for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Mother's Day is still in 2 weekends.
May 8th.
May 8th, yeah. So it was. So I'm gonna have to make her something else for Mother's Day.
A hacked up cake doesn't taste any less amazing, guys.
No.
That is for sure.
Okay. Oh, we have some questions that relate. One is from Leslie Miku. Which celebrity would you want to do a cake for the most?
Well, we know that.
And then this is from Megan Mulcahy. I hope I'm saying your last name right again. Whose celebrity's closet would you rate? The same one, and it's Beyonce. Throw it to me. You can't miss the lemon, okay? What if I had dropped that? Well, that would be appropriate because she just dropped lemonade, right?
Yeah, she just dropped it.
Okay.
What's the name of the video we're shooting today, Yolanda?
Should I tell them the name?
Yes. Oh, are the t-shirts?
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. So the t-shirt, the name of the video is #Pink Lemonade, the visual cake. I'm not going to even talk in the video. I'm just going to do it, and you can all talk amongst yourselves.
And it comes out May 24th.
Woohoo!
Oh, boy.
Okay, this is from the Puppet Wolf AJ. What do you do when you finish the cake? I breathe.
Yeah, for real.
Like a sigh of relief.
We all just fall over.
Yeah,
and like
pretty much.
There.
We're like dominoes.
Yeah.
When I'm done, Sasha, actually, we never include the shot of the camera like, that's what happened. We just sort of, there's a huge sigh of relief, and then we shoot, or Sasha rather, shoots beautiful pictures of it. Okay. Wait, I love this one, Jocelyn.
What?
This is from Michelle Ganakar. I'm so sorry. Do a collab with Superwoman.
We'll just leave that there. Just like
Just
ding.
another lemon drop. Just dropping.
That's the new thing. We did palm drop. The new one is lemon drop.
And I also did, didn't I fork drop in pancake?
Oh yeah, that was the original drop.
Okay, now, what?
Here's one on Insta while you're looking. I'm a Muppet on Instagram. Any tips for someone who doesn't have a lazy Susan?
Ooh, yeah,
icing.
use an icing technique that doesn't require you to get it perfectly smooth. So like in what's the episode called where I do the 3 cakes and we put the beautiful toppers on them?
Oh, that's your chocolate cake.
Oh yeah,
video.
that's right.
Yeah.
So there's some in there where I just sort of, and in this year's Valentine's Day, I just use the spatula and go back and forth. You still should crumb coat and chill, but create like almost a pattern in your icing. It looks beautiful, tastes beautiful, and you don't need the Susan to help you get it like perfectly.
But lazy Susans are super affordable.
Yes,
and such a great tool.
such a great tool.
Yeah.
I love Susan.
Accessible everywhere, including IKEA.
Mine is from IKEA.
Shout out to IKEA.
Okay.
Last question, and then we gotta start shooting.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yes. I got a cake to drop today. It's a big one. People have been waiting for it. Okay. So I should take it from the live feed?
Yeah. Live feed. Thank you guys for watching and for letting us be late. We're sorry.
Gavra says my hair is flawless. Good choice of words, and thank you.
Did Gustorf/Gustorf ever answer?
That's what we have to do. We are not getting off.
Wow. Okay, so it was Gustorf first, Gustorf second.
I hope so.
Oh,
we're gonna have
Lord.
to watch our own video back.
Man.
I'm sure Amy is watching.
Yeah,
She'll
Amy
tell
will tell us.
She's
Amy,
like,
we love you. These two are useless.
She's like, they can't even get a name right. Oh wow.
What?
Gabby Duncan wants me to make a video about how I work out. Here it is. No, my cake videos are that video. Do you see how much I do this and this, and I walk over to the fridge and I walk back? There it is. And then chasing my son. There. Okay. Oh yes, here's a great. This is from Shira Sever. Hi, Yolanda, I made your buttercream and it was great. Yay! I was wondering if I can freeze it. Yes, absolutely you can. Put it in Tupperware, freeze it. I have frozen it for up to a month. It freezes really well, even if you have flavored or colored it. Thought first at room temperature in the fridge and then at room temperature like right before you're going to use it. And you might need to sort of whip it. You can even put it back in your mixer and whip it back if it's a little bit cold, but you can freeze it. It's amazing. Okay.
Okay, last question, and we'll check up on the Gustorf/Gustorf thing later. Last question. Final question.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I have to answer this, even though it's not a cake question. This is from Freya or Pal's daughter. Oh, wow. I love that because I've read so much about Scandinavian last names. Have you ever heard of the country Denmark? Copenhagen is #1 on my list currently of the places I want to go.
We have a lot.
I'm obsessed with Scandinavian design. Obsessed. I've been to Sweden, but I have to do Denmark. I have to do Finland. I have to do Norway. So, and Iceland. Oh my God. Okay, I have to go. I'm gonna drop something today, and I have to plan trips.
Here's a lemon for the final lemon drop today. Guys.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Thanks for watching.
How does she pose again? Kate, you need to shut it off.
Hold on.
Stop broadcast. Ready?
Ready? Wait, hold on. And
Thank you.